Hey guys, what's up? It's Amanda here, and welcome back to my channel, Who Did the Sims? So today we are continuing off with our history challenge. This is episode 7, I believe. We're kind of getting up there. Feel like we haven't made much progress, but it's okay. We're hanging in there. I think today's goal is to send Pebbles again on probably another fishing trip, just so she can potentially catch some new types of fish. It looks like our bills are due as well, so we're gonna have to unfortunately pay those. It's only 188 simoleons, so it's not like a huge knock off our list. We also have some mail. I don't know what exactly was in the mailbox per se. Oh, it looks like it was just a toy. You know what? I'm not gonna sell it because I feel really mean selling the toy, because really the kids only have this little teeter-totter seahorse thing, or not seahorse, rocking horse to play with, and I feel really bad because the kid really has nothing now. Yes, Darius did age up to a child off camera, so that was another thing I kind of failed to mention in the beginning. So I'm gonna actually have Darius play with that toy. I'm gonna have Demetra rock on the horse, and then I'm gonna have Mom come over here and take care of our garden, just because it's definitely needing some care. And then after all that's said and done, I think we go back to Solani and hopefully potentially catch some new types of fish, because we only need to catch 2 more different kinds of fish to go to the next tier of the aspiration, and I think that's a pretty decent goal to have today. So I think that's what we're gonna do. What are we at for skills currently? We're at level 7 for fishing, level 5 for gardening, and level 4 for handiness. We're slowly getting up there in the skills we need to get to level 10, because we need to get fishing, gardening, and handiness to level 10. We're slowly getting up there. I did notice, I was looking at the collections list before started playing today, and it does look like there's a couple of new fish with the werewolf pack, but there's only like 1 or 2, so I don't really think it's worth going just to get those 1 or 2, considering we still need 2 new types of fish, and I think there's like 8 different kinds of fish in Sulani we still haven't caught, so we might as well go to Sulani. Maybe we'll check out a different fishing zone in Sulani if we can find a different one. But I think that's probably the best bet to do, just so we can continue to make progress. We can get, food for the kids now that we have a child. We probably shouldn't be having them eat vegetables all the time. So I think it's probably good to come over here and just see what we can potentially get. I don't know. Isn't this the waterfall where we can look for frogs in? I can't. No, it's not. That's a different one. Okay. I could have sworn that was the waterfall we could look for frogs in, but I guess it isn't. Oh my goodness, look at the little birdies. Those are so cute. Oh my gosh. Is that pineapple? Oh shoot, we can't harvest it because it's not ready to be harvested. I was gonna get really excited because that'd be a nice find to bring back home for, more potential food. But it looks like it's out of season or it's already been harvested, so that's kind of unfortunate. Let me see if there's any other fishing areas here. I'm not seeing any, so we might be SOL. We might have to just go with that one. I don't know why I came back to the exact same neighborhood. I think it's because I just knew that there was a spot to fish at here. But anyways, let's I guess go fishing on this spot, this little reserve, and see what we can catch. I'm very excited. Hopefully we can keep the progress going with that. I just really want to, get her aspiration out of the way too, because that's a part of this challenge as well, is to complete aspirations. I think during the entire series of this, what do you call it, playthrough of this challenge, is you're supposed to at least the fingers of Sulani. How much is that worth? 140. Okay, and it's common. We found 2 of them apparently. But anyways, what I was trying to say is that throughout the duration of the challenge, I believe we are supposed to be finishing different tiers of the aspiration at least once. So you guys know how there's like the nature and the, knowledge sections of aspirations. I think we're supposed to complete 1 aspiration from each of those different types of sections throughout the entire challenge. So once we get this fishing one done, we'll at least have the nature one checked off our list, and then the next generations can focus on some of the other ones, I'm hoping. If the rules allow it, obviously, because there are certain aspirations that we're only supposed to do in certain parts of the challenge. And it looks like we have 2 mahi for food, which is really nice. I'm going to have her keep going and seeing if we can catch some more different varieties of fish here on the island of Sulani. We might as well have Darius come as well. And maybe we can have Darius help Mom fish just to see what Darius can catch. Because I know kids can help as well with fishing. So it might be a good idea for Darius to come and help Mom try to fish. Catch or release. Pebbles has reeled in the leopard shark, the endangered protected species of fish. Keeping the fish is illegal and could result in consequences, but less ethical fishermen may be tempted to keep such rare. We should keep it. I think we're gonna keep it. It sounds so bad, but like we're in the prehistoric era. Come on, we're gonna keep it. Oh, that is so awesome. We're gonna mount that too. I'm sorry, that's horrible, but like, oh wow, guys, that was a luck of the sea. Honestly, that was a really good lucky catch. Why is Darius taking so long to get over to us? This is getting insane. He's like, oh, it's because he's sad because we missed his birthday. You know what, Darius? We have other concerns on our hand, like surviving the winter and putting food on the table and, you know, not dying genuinely. That's our concern right now. So, God, I feel really bad. But, like, I'm sorry. We had to keep that shark. That was so cool. Like, I genuinely did not know you could catch shark in this game. And so that just, I don't know. That made me kind of excited. Let's see if we can have her comb for some seashells before we go back. She didn't really have any luck last time, to my knowledge. But we might as well try to find some seashells. Oh, we did this time. We found a tulip shell. That's nice. And Darius caught a lump of clay. That's actually going to be really nice because the kids can play with that clay. And it'll allow Darius to have some fun at home. You know, outside of that one toy that we got in the mail. So that'll be good. But let's send both of these Sims home, and then I think Mom's gonna have to cook up some food for both of them because they're getting hungry, and it's almost 7 o'clock at night Sim time, so probably a decent time to eat dinner. And, you know, take care of the family's needs and stuff. But I think that was a pretty successful day in Sulani. I think we might only need one more different kind of fish, and then we should have our 20 out of 20 for variety caught, which is really exciting. I know once we get to handiness level 10, there's a couple of fish in that cave in Oasis Springs that we have to unlock and go explore, I think, at some point. Because we have to catch the angler fish, and I believe it's in that cave that we will obviously get to 20 out of 20 at that moment, but I'm going to go ahead and sell these other fish that I'm not super fond of her cooking for the children, like, you know, the angel fish and that type of stuff. We'll keep a bass and we'll keep the mahi. Those are really good fish to eat, so that will be fine. And then I'm actually going to have her breed her frogs again. All right, you go ahead and roast your fish, and we'll have the kids be patient and hopefully wait their turn for eating their food and behaving. So that'll be good. It looks like we have 2 different kinds of those, which is nice. All right, looks awesome. So yes, she's doing her thing. You, Darius, should probably go fertilize this bush. Probably be a good idea. I don't know if Darius is allowed to pick fruits and vegetables and stuff around the world. No, unfortunately, it looks like kids can't help with that just yet, but that's okay. I mean, he can at least clean these up so there's no more messes on the floor. You know, just help Mom with some genuine things. Shoot. Okay, stop eating, please. Stop it. You're gonna have to... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, let's fix that, please. Good God. What on earth just happened? Okay, you could put the kiddo down. You know, the fire's gone. You're fine. Oh my God, genuinely, what just happened? I hope that one of the kids grabbed that food. I don't know what happened to the fish. I don't think she finished eating it. So, and I don't see it anywhere over here. There's the toy on this, and yeah, I don't see the fish. Where did she put the fish down? Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Well, that's kind of crappy. Okay, well, I hope that fish didn't just go to waste. I hope one of these two ate it. And it doesn't look like they did, so that's kind of unfortunate. So mom's gonna have to cook up both of the remaining fish for the kids to eat. All right, please put this one down. Okay, did it just go in her inventory this time? I think it did. Yeah, she just put that one in her inventory. Okay, so we'll have the toddler eat this one. I feel like the kid's a little bit more patient with waiting, so we'll just do it that way. We'll allow for the kid to eat. And okay, and we've got another fire. And yep, that's normal to have the toddler just chilling in the fire. That is totally normal. Totally normal. Love that for us. Oh my gosh, what is going on? Seriously, genuinely don't know why there have been so many fires this episode. Like, we had none last time. I don't know what happened, but okay. Let's have you come back up here. I don't know what happened to the fish. It looks like it's gone now, which is really sucky. Let's have you... You know what, little buddy? You're gonna go to sleep. Darius, you're gonna go to sleep. You're gonna allow mom to, figure out how to roast these fish, hopefully safely, without burning the entire campsite down. That might be a good idea. I don't know what exactly is going on to where she can't interact with it. Maybe it was because of the ashes, possibly. We'll add another log once she gets back up here. Okay, roast the fish. Please don't die. I would sincerely appreciate that. That would be fan-freaking-tastic. Oh my gosh, she leveled up to level 4 of cooking. Good for you. It's too bad that all you can cook is fish. Literally, you're supposed to be living off the land, so you really can only cook what you catch. I'm sorry. Just how the road lies. And it looks like the kiddo is crying a little bit. I don't know. Oh my goodness. How has there been another fire? Are you kidding me? Yeah, blow that out, please. Very good. Okay. I genuinely don't know why this keeps happening. This poor woman. And it looks like the fire burnt her fish as well, so now she can't even eat what she caught. Like, she caught some amazing fish, mahi-mahi, nonetheless. And now she can't even eat it because the fires keep burning her meals that she keeps cooking. Like, that is so sad. I feel so bad for Pebbles right now. She's really out here struggling. So I think we're going to have to survive on fruits and vegetables, it looks like, for the night. And we'll send her off to bed because it looks like she is... you're not supposed to be cooking that. Sorry, that's against the rules. Let's see. We're going to have this kiddo sell these. And we're going to have you... Oh, don't place that in the world. No, no. Okay. Please eat that. That's what you're going to do. You're going to eat this strawberry. Not place it in the world. You need some more food. There you go. I appreciate that, little buddy. Okay. Now, you can go to sleep, Darius. That would be great. And you can also go to sleep. I think I'm just going to send them all to bed because this has been a very stressful day for them. And I think we'll recoup in the morning. Everybody is now awake and doing okay, it looks like, for the most part. They're not doing fantastic by any means, but, you know, we're surviving. It looks like our plants need some care. I already had her harvest everything, so we're just going to have her water all the plants now. And then I think after we get her to do that, it looks like she's kind of hungry. It looks like Darius is kind of hungry. So I think what we're going to do is send them both down here to go fishing and just see what happens. We might as well stay in our neighborhood and fish until we figure out, you know, what exactly they're going to do to survive the winter. I feel like they can't just keep escaping to Sewanee. It's a good idea to, you know, obviously try to get the amount of fish and the different variants of fish because you can't do that really in one neighborhood. I mean, you can, but it's really difficult. So we're just going to have her go fishing with Darius and just kind of stay close to home so we can kind of monitor our other baby, Demetra, as well. I also think it might be a good idea to get her pregnant with the next suitor. I don't know if she knows all of them. Like, I actually genuinely don't even remember who these kids' parents are, so let's take a look here. So Darius's father is Foster Herman, and Demetra's father is Franco. Okay, so let's see who else we know. Foster and Franco. Okay, that's all we know. So we're gonna have to send her traveling, I think, after we maybe cook a meal or two. Might be a good idea. What do you got in your inventory now? You've got a goldfish. No. You are definitely not going to be eating goldfish. I'm sorry. That's absolutely disturbing. I'm sure people have done it, and I'm sure it's actually not that gross, like appealing wise, just not for me. Um Apparently Darius caught a rose. I don't know how, but that's good. I mean, they do sell for a decent amount of money when we plant those, but just right now we really don't have the space for that on our lot. So I think what we're going to do is just sell it, unfortunately. I don't really think it's going to be very beneficial for us to keep that and just hold on to it. You know, it's just not worth it, in my opinion. Okay, it looks like we have two kinds of fish that wouldn't be horrible with eating. Obviously, angelfish is not the best sounding kind of fish, but I do think it's better than a minnow or a guppy. Let's have her roast some fish. Hopefully we don't start any fires. And then after she's done roasting fish, I do want to send her off to talk to the next suitor to get her pregnant, because we do need to have 5 children with 5 different dads in this generation. It's just a part of the rules. So, all right, I'm just going to allow her to eat this fish, get the fire to burn out, and then we can start fresh so we don't have another fire breakout. I think that may be our issues, that we keep adding logs to existing fires, and I know the game's not super fond of that when you do it, so we'll just deal with it that way. Okay, and Darius is still fishing, which, you know, I think is fine. This sink has now been broken, so I'm gonna have her repair that. And then I'm gonna have her go ahead and cook this stuff for the toddler as well, because we do have more fish we need to cook. So let's light this fire. Let's roast this fish. All right, and then we've got like 3 piles of trash that we have to deal with now, which is fantastic. So we're gonna throw all of that away. All of it's getting thrown away. What is this? It's Harvest Fest. Oh, good. Actually, that's not a bad holiday to have today, considering that we can get all those like seed packets from it. I don't really consider that cheating because it's a holiday in the game. So that's awesome. Let me check my Discord. I do know that I have a cheat sheet that allows us to get the kinds of things successfully from the gnomes. I have it pinned in my messages here. So for this type of gnome, it looks like it's wanting a future cube. So I'm actually going to have Darius come interact with this. We'll appease the gnome with a future cube, and that should do the trick. It should make the gnome happy. According to my little cheat sheet, I'll actually show you guys the cheat sheet really quick here. Just a quick view of it. You guys can see the future cube. It gives you an entire list of things to feed the gnomes and how to make it happy successfully without pissing it off, you know. It's definitely a good feature. For some reason, it doesn't look like he went over to give it the cube. Okay, now he did. Nice! Okay, so now that gnome should at least start giving us some things, which is great. And if you guys are hearing a bird, I promise you I don't have a squad of birds in my house. I literally have a clock that sounds like a bird. So, and it goes off every hour. So that's kind of annoying. Apparently we don't have any more fish in our inventory. I wonder if Darius does. Darius does have some fish. So we're going to give that to Mom. And Mom's going to cook some fish for both. Actually, Mom doesn't need to cook fish for both of them. It looks like Darius should be able to cook a fish for himself. So we'll have Darius roast his own fish for dinner. It sounds so sad that we're having our kids, you know, supply for themselves. But honestly, like, we need to just, like, you know, do our own thing. And we need to make progress on this challenge. And in order to do that, these kids do need to be a little bit of self-efficient. So Mom can work on things and get things done. And apparently there's another fire. And now our kid is on fire, which is not good at all. How do we extinguish this kid? It looks like... Oh, there we go. Nice. Okay. Can you not save your daughter, please? Your son is literally on fire. I would really appreciate it if you... There you go. God. You're literally just gonna let your other kid burn. You're gonna run the other one to safety, even though the other one's literally okay. Like, no. Come on, Mom. Come on. Help your kiddos out here. Okay, so it looks like we settled the fire, which is fine, and that's whatever at this point. It looks like she still has roasted fish in her inventory, so I'll queue that up for her to eat when she's done going potty. Poor Darius is absolutely doing terrible. I mean, literally, Darius was on fire not only 2 seconds ago, so I feel really bad for Darius. Darius is also very hungry now because he's out of fish. So it looks like Darius is going to have to... Oh, wait! Darius had the fish in his inventory the entire time, which is nice. So Darius is actually good. Mom's gonna stay home and just make sure these kids don't set themselves on fire. We're gonna have her cook some more things. I'm gonna have her cook another garden, or make another garden plot and another garden planter, I think, just so we can continue to get her skills up. And that way she's not going far from home, because I feel like there's been too many disasters at this point, and we just can't, we can't afford to have a dead child on our hands. Like, we truly cannot. So that's going to be the plan. We're just going to stay home, and we're going to hope for the best, and hopefully she gets some work done for her skills that she needs to do, at the very least. So hopefully things are okay, and things don't progress into absolute disaster. It looks like things are hanging in there for now. Let's have Darius fertilize the bush, and then we'll send Darius to bed. We're going to send Demetra to bed as well. Looks like they're both kind of tired. And we'll allow, you know, Mom to have time for herself to focus on her skills. It looks like she's level 8 for fishing now, level 5 for gardening, and level 5 for handiness. So I think what we're going to do is have her come wash her hands a few times, brush her teeth. And I think what I'm going to have her do is try to look around the world for some potential new plants to harvest. Just because I do think it's essential to try to get her gardening skill up higher now that handiness is almost level with it. I don't know what is around here. Okay, chrysanthemums, that's fine. What are these? Yes, some more lemons would be good just because it's food. More sage, more carrots. Yeah, just harvest all the things over here. It looks like everything has reset for the most part, which is good. And it should be bringing her gardening skill up as she's harvesting everything, which is nice. So we've got more chrysanthemums. It doesn't look like that's ready for frogs just yet, but we do have this, and we can dig for treasure because we do have a treasure map, and we might as well use it. I always forget what the treasure maps do until I like click on a rock and I'm like, what is this dig for treasure option? Because that's not normally an option unless you have a treasure map. So I figured we might as well try to use it while we have it. There's another rock over here that we can dig, which is good. And then honestly, I think now that she's done, you know, harvesting all the things around the world and she's confident from the fire and she's not super exhausted, I'm gonna have her go fishing over here again. Just so she can have a little bit of more time peacefully trying to get her skills up without, you know, having her kids dying on her or whatever it may be. It looks like she caught a minnow, so we can actually use that as bait and potentially catch a nicer fish, hopefully. I'm hoping. I hope you guys don't hear there's a neighbor dog barking right now, and it's actually kind of annoying me, but whatever. I really hope this minnow helps her. Caught a new fish. Wait, did we did it! We collected all 20 types of fish and then achieved level 10 in fishing. She's getting there. Is this the last tier of this aspiration? Hold on, I want to check that out. It is! Okay, so we really only have to get her to level 10 and she's completely done with that aspiration, and we can maybe even have her move on to a second aspiration. I know that's kind of getting very aspirational. We're getting very motivated, and again, I don't know how that will turn out, but we can always try. I don't think it hurts to try to overachieve. It only hurts when we fail, so we might as well try. Because then we won't know if we fail until we try. So we might as well see if we can get maybe 2 of the aspiration categories done in this generation. We'll have to look and see what makes sense. Because I truly don't know what would make sense in this generation to get done. Okay, I'm gonna have her put down a fish for Darius to cook, because I know Darius was a little bit hungry, and then that way Darius is gonna be completely full once he wakes up in the morning after going to sleep. It looks like Darius is actually well rested already, so we'll just have Darius, cook up his fish, eat it now, just so that way it doesn't spoil, and that way, they are focusing on getting all of their needs up as far as they can while they can. It looks like the fish should be edible, which is good. Looks like he cooked it all the way. Let's get that going. And then, yeah, Pebbles probably should go to sleep. Definitely, I would say. I will cut back in the morning when Pebbles is all well rested and we can actually make some progress. Okay, Pebbles is awake, and it looks like the gnome has actually left us a couple of seed packets on the lot. I don't know what it's going to give us from the seed packets, but we might as well try to see what are in there. It looks like there are 2 summer ones, which is kind of sucky because summer's nowhere near around the corner. Like, we just finished summer recently, and that's why we're in fall now, obviously. So I don't know what it gave us. What did it give us? It gave us more chrysanthemums, which we don't need, and more flowers. Yeah, that was not very helpful at all. We do have 3 time capsules that we can open up, so we might as well open these just to see what we have inside. Not sure what kind of collectibles are in here. Oh, we found some Sims trophies. Nice. Okay, well, we can at least try to collect those. I think that might be a fun goal to have throughout the entire history challenge, is to try to collect as many of the collectibles as we can, in all the categories, because there's fish, obviously, and then you've got the bugs, and you've got, all of the, those Funko Pop looking guys, and yeah, there's so many collectibles, snow globes, like, so many different kinds. So I think that'd be kind of fun to focus on during the challenge. And we've got poor Darius out here. He's still got ashes all over him, and he's definitely not looking the best. It does look like he has school, and to be honest with you, just to appease my game, I'll send him off to school. He didn't do his homework or anything, so it's not going to be, like, very productive to send him to school again, because school wasn't a thing in the prehistoric era, and it's not in the rules to have them go to school, but I can't be bothered to, mess with MC Command Center and then forget to enable it again for a different save, because I am doing a 100 baby challenge on Twitch, and we do need to send them to school for that challenge. It's actually a really big factor of 100 baby, so I don't really see it interfering too much, minus the fact that it just doesn't make sense for the prehistoric era. But we'll ignore it. We'll pretend like he's not at school. Like, let's pretend like he went off on a little mission trip to find some supplies or something for the family. Okay, and it looks like Pebbles really does not want to stay asleep, so we'll just, I guess, keep her awake. I suppose we can have her craft some stuff here. I don't know. Let's have her craft a variety just so we're getting our handiness skill up a little bit faster. But yeah, we'll have her craft a wall hanging decoration. It looks like the sink needs to be cleaned. We might be able to upgrade the sink as well, looks like. Yeah, we'll do a water recycler, and let's upgrade with sturdy faucets so the sink doesn't break as much. That actually might be a good investment of time, energy, and, just overall it makes sense to upgrade the quote-unquote appliances we do have, because it does get our handiness skill up while doing that, and things then maybe will break less and, annoy me less. So hopefully that does something for her. It looks like she's at handiness level 5 on the very low end of level 5, so I'm hoping by upgrading the sink with a couple of different upgrades that she'll get to level 6 before the end of the episode. That's probably a good goal to have. We're at level 8 for fishing, 5 for gardening, and 5 for handiness. But we're not doing terrible, to be honest. We're at a pretty good rate. We were going to have her actually go meet the next suitor. So I think before we do the next upgrade on the sink, we'll actually have her travel and meet the next baby daddy. And hopefully we can get her knocked up. I'm really hoping, Because, again, it's kind of important to keep this challenge rolling. And I think she's had enough of a break in between having the kiddos. So, and it looks like they live here. So hopefully some of them are there, minus the 2 she's already been with. So we can at least get her pregnant and, you know, stunt her aging and get the next kid on the block. And it looks, oh my God, the new kid's on the block. No big deal. And guys, if you're hearing something in the background, that is my cat. He's meowing. He says hi and that he loves you guys very much. But yeah, no, anyway, so, oh yes, we do have some different Sims here, it looks like. Who do we already have? So we have a baby with Franco and Foster already. Let's meet Sawyer. We definitely haven't had a baby with Sawyer. Who are you? That's Franco. Okay, we already know Franco. Wink, we know him. You guys know what I mean by no. We have a kid with him. We have a kid with Foster already too. So I guess we can maybe introduce ourselves to these guys over here as well, just so we have them under our belt potentially. Just give them all friendly introductions, just so we know all of them. Might be a good idea. Okay, so we know Anthony, we know Sawyer. We need to go meet the other guy. He's over there grilling, it looks like. So let's go, you know, interrupt his grilling process. Just so we, you know what? Should we have his babies? Yeah, let's talk to him. He's kind of by himself off in the corner. So show off muscles, brighten his day, give parenting tips. I don't know, do all the things. And it looks like they have food. I know it's kind of cheating to like eat this, but to be honest with you guys, I don't care, you know, like we're here, we can eat the food that they served. We didn't cook it. That's the main thing. So we're not really cheating, you know, because the sim did it for us. This random sim made us dinner. Like, that's very nice. So we came over at a decent time, it looks like. And you know what? Let's bring Darius here as well. I know Darius is not hungry, but we could have him come eat some stuff as well that they cooked. What is this stuff? It's mushroom steak. That's very interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't even know what that entails. But that sounds very interesting nonetheless. So, okay, it looks like we really can't get any flirting done here because, again, we are around some of our previous significant others that we've had kids with, so we might as well dip out now that we know that sim a little bit more, and then maybe we can invite him over to hang out with us at our lot and maybe get more effectiveness done with flirting and just building that relationship, because I feel like it's just awkward to do that around sims that you already have a romantic relationship with. It really is, and it just never seems to go well. So yeah, and it also looks like she's really, really tired. So I'm actually going to have her quickly fertilize that bush and then go to sleep. And then hopefully before it gets too late, we can invite over that sim again before, you know, before the game says, oh, well, it's too late, I'm not coming over. Because there's just a point in time where it cuts you off. And sims literally will refuse flat out to come over regardless of the situation. Which is kind of annoying. I mean, but it does make sense, you know? Like, I'm not going to go over to someone's house at, like, 3 in the morning, you know? And I think that cutoff is 11, so I'm going to wake her up. And we're going to pretend like she's not calling someone. She's calling someone, you know what I mean? She's like, hello, come over. Instead of, like, phoning someone to come over. So let's see if this sim will come over. Connell is his name? Or Connell? I don't know how it's pronounced, but we're inviting him over. Hopefully he will hang out with us, and yeah, he's already here. Okay, let's brighten our day. Let's build a sand sculpture. Actually, let's not do that. Let's go ahead and ask him about his career. Not sure if he has one. Honestly, that's not even a thing in the prehistoric era, but we're gonna pretend. I don't want to ask him if he's a mermaid, because that might actually offend him if he is our mermaid. I just don't want to be on the bad foot with this guy. I want to have him knock us up. That's the whole point of inviting him over. And so hopefully this conversation goes well and we don't piss him off by any means. So hopefully we can get this conversation flowing. It's pleasant right now. Let's just keep talking. Let's tell a dramatic story. Let's discuss expanding the family. He doesn't know that we're talking about him, like using him to expand the family, but we are. We're totally gonna use him. He's just like, we're just asking him these questions to see how he actually would feel. And then let's sneak in a flirt, enthuse about the outdoors, all the occasional little sneaky sneaks, and then we'll sneak him another flirt. And then we'll ask him a risque question. We'll just try to keep going with the flirting. And hopefully it gets somewhere. We have a good reputation at least, so that's a plus, it looks like anyways. I don't know how long that'll last, considering that we're going to be flinging around with so many different sims. We already have 2 significant others, so that's kind of awkward. But then again, in the prehistoric era, there was not really a thing as monogamy, so it totally makes sense. We're exchanging numbers, quote unquote, so there we go. We'll confess our attraction. That might be a little too forward, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna see what happens. And it seems like he's into it. We'll do it again. Bold pickup line. Very nice. Let's give him a first kiss, because I think that might be a good thing to do. Yay! Oh my goodness, it worked. Look at that. Nice. Okay. Okay, I see you two. Let's invite him to stay the night. I know that's kind of awkward. We literally have kids in the tent with us, but like, why don't you stay over? You could sleep in one of our bushes if you really want, like if you're not comfortable sleeping in the tent with my kids. That's so bad. And then let's have them come try for a baby over here. I think that might be the best way of going around things. Oh, and they're doing it. They're gonna go and do it. They're doing it. Yep. Okay. It's happening. Okay. Oh my goodness. It worked. I don't know if she's pregnant though. So I know this is kind of cheaty for this era, but guys, I truly just want to know if she is pregnant. I know I could just use MC, but that's not fun. We need to do the whole pregnancy test thing, the whole shebang. So I feel like this toilet here doesn't look super out of place, and I feel like it would be fine to put on our lot. I don't know if y'all feel me or not, but like I don't really see the issue with it. I just need to find a spot where it's like technically flat ground to plop this thing down, and it looks like right here by the sink might work. So we're gonna do that. Okay, hopefully we can still use it. It's very close to the sink, but we'll see. Take a pregnancy test. I'm sorry, I just want to know if it worked. Genuinely want to know. You guys, she's pregnant. I'm saving my game. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I am genuinely so excited right now. Oh my goodness, nice. Okay, baby number 3 is on the way. Yay! I'm gonna make sure she can still use the sink over here, because yes, she can. Oh my goodness, that's such a perfect setup. Oh, bless it. That's amazing. We are doing so good. Don't want to like brag or anything, but then again, we literally have winter coming around the corner, and I don't know how these sims are going to hold up during the winter. I don't know if our plants are going to continue to grow during the winter. I do know at some point that the water in the game technically freezes, so we won't be able to catch any fish. So that's going to be not very fun, because we're going to have to essentially survive off of stuff we've already harvested if both are the case. So that's kind of making me a little nervous, but hopefully it all plays out well. But I do think we're going to end the episode here, you guys. We'll keep it short. Well, shorter than the other episodes have been. But we'll keep it short. We got her pregnant. We got her skills up. We, we're on baby daddy number 3. So, all is looking up. All is looking well. So, yeah, I don't know. And hopefully we don't have any more fires next episode. But we are lined up very well. And I think we're going to be making some decent progress and keeping a good rate at this challenge at this point. So again, if you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure you leave this a huge like and subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. It lets me know you guys enjoy my content and that you look forward to future episodes. I'm not sure how frequently I will be uploading these, to be completely honest with you. I just need to get back into the habit of recording, and eventually I'll put my face back on camera. It's just the whole editing process. It's a lot of work, but I missed it, so we're here. We're back. But yeah, make sure you guys leave name suggestions for any of the future babies. We do have one coming up, male and female, please. And yes, make sure you like, subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next episode. Please take care and have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. And I will speak to you guys again in episode 8. Okay, bye.